again there, friends and fans. Raptor here, and welcome back to Microsoft Flight Simulator, where we are taking our first look at the startup of a 787-10. This has been newly added to the game for us early access members who have started to create content for the game. Again, keep in mind that this one releases on the 17th/18th of August. Depending on where you live, it'll become available. And this is going to just be a beautiful aircraft to fly. I've spent many a time on this aircraft, but never flown one before, nor have I been in the cockpit, of course. So this should be a real dream. So if you guys would like to see more of this game, make sure you subscribe if you're new here for more Microsoft Flight Sim. I can't wait for the release so I can play with my friends. It's going to be beautiful. Beautiful. Speaking of beautiful, it looks like Heathrow is looking good as well. This is a handcrafted airport if you get the big O crazy $1 million edition. Forget exactly the name. I believe it's Premium, Standard, Deluxe, and Premium, and it really looks nicely detailed. You can almost see, look at that, in the grass you can see the mowing lines where like lawnmowers come out to cut the grass. That's crazy. All these little details to things like, for example, this guy standing over here, and everybody's kind of just ready for this aircraft to go. All this equipment here. Look at how large it is compared to these dry vans here. That is amazing. All right, well, let's hop into the cockpit and get started as we begin the startup procedure of the 787. Here we are inside the cockpit. This is cool, by the way. This is newly added. This allows you to target other aircraft and shoot them down. It's pretty cool. Just kidding. All right, well, let's go ahead and go through our startup procedure. So at the very top, if you're wondering how to do this and never done it before, we're going to go through our checklist here. And we can actually bring up the checklist, and we can go through all the steps. And also there is an objectives tab, which, of course, we'll have to release the parking brake, but we'll do that later when we're ready to taxi. So let's go through all the steps. Really cool thing in this game, too, by the way, is the checklist. If you haven't seen it in my other videos, for example, on an A320neo, make sure you check that out. And, of course, the 747 as well. There's all these checklists on how to do it. So if you've never done it before, it's a great way to learn, so that way you don't have to go through tons and tons of manuals. So we're going to turn the battery switch to on. So let's go ahead and get that started. We'll scoot this checklist over here to the right side. And under the electrical tab, you see the battery flashing, and it says to turn master battery on, or battery master on. So basically, you know that it's off right now because it tells you the opposite is on. And there we go. First step complete. Now, in order to know whether or not we've done it correctly, we can hit that evaluation
battery
button.
Switch.
And the co-pilot will be checking to see if everything's complete.
External power.
External power will be set to on.
On if available.
There we go.
APU selector.
Perfect. He's going to be a little loud, but I guess we'll have to deal with it. You know co-pilots, right, guys? Okay. APU selector, start, then on. So we'll roll it all the way to the right.
Start, then on.
And then on. Perfect.
APU gen switches.
Okay. APU is starting, so please wait. So we'll do that as soon as APU is available, which is just starting now, so it's at 37%. Now, I don't know exactly where this is found in the aircraft, so those of you who are 787 fanatics or whatnot, let me know what you think about the startup procedure in the game, whether it's detailed enough or not detailed enough, or if they've simplified steps that they could possibly make a little bit more realistic, or what you think of the look of the aircraft. We're playing in high-end, by the way, so it really looks gorgeous, but I play on Ultra when I'm not recording because it takes a little extra power from the PC to do. But there's a bigger jump between medium and high-end than there is between high-end and Ultra, but Ultra looks gorgeous. APU generators are on.
On when APU available.
All right, fuel pumps.
Fuel pumps.
4 buttons to press there on each side and 2 at the bottom.
Beacon.
And beacon is now on. Checklist complete. On to starting engine. All right, we'll ensure that the thrusters are set to idle. Indeed they are at 0%. Right throttle, left throttle, good. Let's confirm. With the co-pilot.
Levers.
Good, ready to go.
Idle.
All right, let's begin to start the right
start/ignition
engine.
switch.
So we'll throw her on to starter.
Start.
And we'll add some fuel.
Right engine fuel control switch.
And there she is. Now
Run.
we'll watch the, I believe this is called the ECAS. Watch these numbers here on the right side. 14.8 should increase. Oh, there you go, 0.1. Let's go to the external camera and see if we can take a look at that. Oh, you can hear it going. Just on the other side of the airplane, you can see the left engine not moving. And the right engine, listen to that sound, baby. That is gorgeous. Look at that thrust coming from behind, too. Beautiful. That is such a wonderful sound. Listen to that. Sounds pretty good. Let's jump back inside. Take a look at the monitor. Holding steady at 389 and 20. Good. All right, we'll go ahead and mark that as complete. Oh, wait, that's interesting. They actually highlight the monitor in greater detail here for left and right main. I wish it would stop with that engine not started process. That's a new thing that they've added. I wonder if there's a way to delete that. You could, of course, skip this by just pressing Control-E if only it were that easy, but no, we're doing the startup process here. Let's go ahead and tick item then. We're good there.
Monitor.
And now we'll
Left engine start.
repeat procedure. So set to start. And fuel, which will have to be located down here. Co-pilot is repeating procedure to start opposite engine. Please wait. He's not. I don't think he's actually doing that. Let me change views here. Seems like I've set... Maybe he's actually doing the fuel and the monitoring. But we'll just go ahead and mark autocomplete items since we've already seen it with the right engine. So left
Repeat
engine
procedure.
start is complete. Good. All right, so let's just make sure the right engine and left engine are both going. Indeed they are. Okay, let's go on to after starting engine. APU selector will have to be set to off. There we go. I knew which way I wanted to move it, but you have to make sure it's clockwise or counterclockwise at the bottom. All right, that is complete. And lights will have to be set to on. So all the lights down here.
Off. Lights.
Landing lights are on. Nose on. Right on. Runway left. Right. Navigation. Logo lights. Wing light. Taxi. And strobe.
On.
All right. We're ready to throw her into reverse, I think. That's how planes work, right? You just throw her into, like, reverse gear. Should be fine. Okay. We'll contact tower, get approval to taxi, and then take off. Runway... I don't know exactly what runway that is. I think we could check on the map here. Wow, look at that map. That is crazy. Our VFR map here shows that that... Does it say the runway at the end? Whoa, what was that? Is that a spaceship? Did you see that shadow? Some sort of a flying object. Weird. Okay. It's like we're at an airport or something. Oh, there it is. Oh, you can actually see the flight there. Cool. I wonder if we can actually see what one it is. Nope. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and taxi and take off. Let's go ahead and request communication with the tower. So we'll put up the ATC, and we will go ahead and request taxi and depart straight out. If that's available. Let's see. Or... Ah, we actually have parking and refueling options, too, by the way. You can go through the whole process of seeing all that happen. Oh, look at the plane behind us. Nice. So if you'd like to see the refueling process take place and baggage being loaded and offloaded, you can actually do that, too. So that's pretty cool. So let's go ahead and request pushback, and then we'll request takeoff as well.
Heathrow ground, Boeing Alpha Sierra X-Ray 787 requesting pushback. Boeing Alpha Sierra X-Ray 787 pushback request accepted.
Actually, let me just change something real quick since I've really... That's really cool to see it connect to the landing gear and get ready to push back. Parking brake should be disengaged. Let's make sure we've done that. Release parking brake if applied. That should be already disabled. However, we're moving way too slow for that to be a thing. Let's check our controls quickly. Let's see. Now, you can actually modify the brakes to toggle parking brakes, control period. I've done that. Ah, I know why. There we are. In the external and cockpit views, you can disable the brake, but from the drone view, you're not able to do that.
Ground, Boeing Alpha Sierra X-ray 787 requesting pushback tug to steer the aircraft to the right. Boeing Alpha Sierra X-ray 787, your request has been transmitted to the operator.
All right, we're almost there. Wait a minute, is it me or was our pushback vehicle, was that actually white before? Did they change color? Did we get a replacement one? The other vehicles are the same.
68 requesting pushback.
All right.
Speedbird 868 pushback request accepted.
We've been cleared for takeoff, so it is time to leave. Okay. Let's make sure flags.
And hold short runway 27 left using taxiway Mike Alpha Lima 28 November 1 Bravo Speedbird 2566.
All right, we are cleared for takeoff. Let's go.
Boeing 787, acknowledge last transmission. Heathrow ground, flying Bulgaria 851, request taxi to parking. Flying Bulgaria 851, taxi to general aviation parking using taxiway Hotel Bravo Foxtrot Bravo. Heathrow ground, Speedbird 868 with India ready to taxi IFR. Speedbird 868, taxi to and hold short of runway 27 right using taxiway Charlie Bravo Delta Alpha Echo Alpha Bravo 10 Echo Alpha Niner Whiskey Hotel Bravo Lima 21 Alpha Alpha Tree Alpha 2 Alpha 1. Contact tower on 118.705 when ready. Taxiing to general aviation parking via taxiway Hotel Bravo Foxtrot Bravo flying Bulgaria 851. Taxi to and hold short runway 27 right using taxiway Charlie Bravo Delta Alpha Echo Alpha Bravo 10 Echo Alpha Niner Whiskey Hotel.
Well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. The startup, taxi, and takeoff of a 787 Dreamliner. Absolutely beautiful. I hope you're as excited as I am for this game to release, so that way we can play multiplayer with our friends and really just have a fantastic time looking at our houses and where we work and places we know, and go to places that we've never been or may never go. But the sky's the limit in Microsoft Flight Sim, and I hope you all enjoyed. Thank you very much for all your support. Thank you very much for leaving a like on today's video if you'd like to see more. Thanks for being patient with me and also leaving some tips and other things down below in the comment section. And I hope to see you all soon. Thanks for the support, and we'll see you next time. Goodbye, everyone. Welcome to all the new subs, and you guys have just a fantastic day. Thanks for being the best community on YouTube. You guys are the best. Thank you.